can we get like for me? I've shared my morning routine with my people, or people are listening. It starts at 5 a.m. and I have a gratitude and a meditation and a visualization and a breathing practice, and I do some of that with my wife, which is kind of a relational practice. And then I move into my yoga, and then I do my workout. All of that takes me like 3 hours. But it's the foundation for my day. So when I go to sit down at the desk and open up a Word doc, a blank Word doc, I feel like I've already won. I've got some strong momentum. So what do you do to build that kind of momentum?
Let me ask you, Mark, what is your concept behind that? Why? And my day is the same as yours, just like that.
Right. Yeah. Why does it work?
Why not? Let me ask you this. Why not just pop right out of bed and sit down at the typewriter or whatever?
And that might work for some people, but what I think is it's like, this mind that we have is so much more powerful than most people really can realize, right? It's creating our reality. Like I really believe that the more I experience the spiritual practice side of things, the more I recognize that we create our reality, and our minds have the power to create heaven or hell on earth. But if you leave it to chance, it's more likely to slip into hell territory because of all the negative influences on us, right? And so I also have this kind of warrior tradition mindset that every day is a self-enclosed lifetime. I call it one day, one life. When you wake up in the morning, it's like a rebirth or a new birth. And when you close your eyes at night, it's like a symbolic death. And what happens between those two moments is an opportunity for a lifetime of learning and growth. It's like the Buddha said, you could find enlightenment in a single breath if you're paying attention, if you're close enough, right? So I have this philosophy that when you wake up, when you become conscious again after a night's sleep, you got to seize the mind and bring it back to its source and bring it into alignment with its calling. And I do want to talk about the legend of Bhagir Vance here, into alignment with like why we're on this planet, what we're supposed to do about that wisdom or that insight about why we're on this planet. And then what am I going to do today about that, right? What's my major task? What do I need to write? What do I need to think? What do I need to say? Who do I need to deal with? And then I've got to follow the warrior's tradition, because I'm a warrior, to basically win in my mind before I step foot in the battlefield. And that's where all the practices are, is to like really, when I step out into the day, and that could be like opening my email as my first action.
I know just what you mean. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm armored up. I've got my sword and my shield, and I'm already won because I've seen everything happen in my mind already. That's what I think.
Oh, that's great. That's fascinating. And my day sort of starts the same way. I get up really early. I go to the gym.
Right.
I have breakfast with some friends. I come home and I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm getting my mind ready for what's to come.
Right.
My friend Randy Wallace, who wrote Braveheart,
great book.
He has a thing called Little Successes. And I think it's really just sort of what you're talking about. And from this moment he gets up, he tries to have a series of little successes before he actually gets to do his work. He might be directing a movie or whatever it is. And he even counts like brushing his teeth as a little success. And he's also a great fitness guy early in the morning, where he does this thing, he actually trains with Laird Hamilton, where they're doing underwater, whatever they do, weights under the water.
I've done that with Laird, by the way. It's a blast.
So you know what it is, right?
I do.
So it's the whole sort of concept, and I know you know this, of like, when you're done with that, you say, nothing I do today for the rest of the day is going to be as hard as what I just did.
That's right.
So my sort of day is the same as yours, in that concept. And I'll just throw something. I know you know this, but this was new to me. A few years ago, I wrote a book called The Lion's Gate that was about the Arab-Israeli War of 1967. And I got to interview a bunch of Israeli fighter pilots.
Mm.
And one of the things that they all did was before a mission, just like you with the mental stuff, they would like fly that mission in their head
That's right.
over and over and over, you know, and preparing themselves for everything that could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My engine flames out at, 30,000 feet, so that by the time they actually got in the plane, they, like you say, they'd won the war already.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing could happen that would startle them, or at
Right.
least that was the theory. So I
Love
do
that.
think, again, that's kind of the warrior mindset,
Right.
which is the hero mindset, which is the professional mindset.
Right.